Hello, good people. It's Rob. I have an article for you. I don't have any video. I don't need any video. This is out of Sweden, January the 16th, reposted on the 17th, 2017. I will go ahead, and it's from RT. We'll go ahead and get to it. I came across it today, just a few hours ago. And it's just one that it angers you. It really angers you. I mean, really angers you. And listen to me, not so much at these punk children, because that's what they are. They're just punk kids. Most of them. Some of them are men, there's no doubt, and they need to be treated as such. But it's because they're being protected from on high. You know, these people, they have come to these countries and they've taken over. And everybody asked, and I've even asked the question, it was foolish, it was wrong. Why have not the English, the Spaniards, the French, the Germans, the Finnish, the Swedes, why have not the men said, look, you know, we're going to deal with this, it'll be taken care of, when we know that we have it in us? The greatest warriors that have ever walked this planet, white people. I don't give a shit if it offends anybody, it's the truth. It's because these creatures are being protected on high. The liberal agenda is to allow them to destroy. They are being allowed to destroy. Let's get to the article. Migrants in Gothenburg, Sweden have the local police on alert at the country's leading mall. Many are afraid to visit Nordstan Mall as citizens are openly harassed and even attacked, Expressen reports citing police. According to Expressen, local police are also being intimidated and have been forced to implement special measures due to an increase in threatening behavior towards shoppers and business owners. Sales are reported to have taken a massive hit. Although not the largest mall in Sweden, Nordstan is set to bring in the most business. According to the Swedish paper, trouble starts around 8 p.m. Once the shop begins closing, in some cases the gangs of young people outnumber the police. We have seen an increase since last autumn, with mostly unaccompanied minors who are staying here in Nordstan. One of the police managers, Jonas Bergqvist, told Expressen, in the evening they deal drugs, and balance between fractions sometimes occurs. If there are conflicts from their home countries, they bring them here. Police also say that the gangs are becoming increasingly aggressive towards them. Bergqvist remembers a group of teens numbering around 150. Who surrounded him and his colleagues around New Year's Eve during an operation. Authorities view this rise in cases as going hand in hand with the increased arrival of undocumented migrants, as incidents particularly involve youth from Syria, Afghanistan, and Morocco, some of them street children, but not all of them, by the way. Some incidents escalate to seriously dangerous situations. One teenager was said to have been robbed with a broken glass held to his throat. A shopkeeper had tried to intervene, but he was also threatened. There are, and this is where it gets to the part that will piss you off the most, there are legal problems with bringing offenders to justice, as many lack identification. Think of Benson in the video that we all watched out of England. This forces the police to hand over the offenders to social services, just like they did with Benson. I've had people in front of me that are 35 that claim to be 15. Benson! I can't prove they're lying, so we have to release them, Ricard Sorensen says. As a result, the shopping mall becomes a place of almost total lawlessness after 8 p.m., joining other spots in Sweden now labeled as no-go zones, according to the local media report. To be considered a no-go zone, the area usually has to be marked by a dangerous incidents of muggings, robberies, harassment, and sexual assault. In September 2016, the number reportedly rose to 55 areas. 55, people. And here's a few other articles. Blacks are in charge of town. Popular Bavarian ski resort begs authorities for help. Sweden tells municipalities to prepare for war. Sweden charges 5 teen refugees with beating gang raping boy for over an hour. We'll just keep it short and sweet because I could ramble on and end up saying some things that I would end up just regretting.